It's Sam Griffin. It's time for a walkthrough of Chrono Cross Home Arni Village, baby. So the first thing you're gonna do, tune that low D. Tune into a low D. Okay? Okay, good. Now that you've done that, you're frickin' ready. So the first thing that happens is this. The most notable feature there is that little pull-off guy, or trill, or what have you. Remember with these trills, I always say this, but I think it's important to reiterate. It's actually important to reiterate to myself. It's on, and then down, okay? So your finger goes and then down. So it's down, down. You should be able to get a sound out of those two, right? Now with the right hand, I'm doing I, P, P, and A. I, and then an A there, middle. So with the left hand here, when you come up to this spot, the most important thing is that on your left hand, you want to have not the full bar down, but it should be raised up, because you're gonna have to have these held down, but then the G and the E should be able to ring out cleanly. Now right here, as soon as I hit that, look how I'm getting my index finger ready. And I get the middle finger here first. I don't worry about the full chord, just the middle finger. Then I put that down. Now for this one, boom, right there, you're gonna put the full bar down. I get my middle finger ready to go, bam. I actually start to bring it down here before I make that move to the bottom there. I got my middle finger on. I'm going to use my index finger and my fourth finger here to grab that. I slide the pinky up and grab this other note with the 2. Okay, so now we're here. I'm doing a full chord here, right? All 6 strings. Now with those, what I'm doing here is I'm going P, 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 I, M, A. But it happens so quick that it just sounds like a nice rolling chord, but you don't have to go like this and lose your position, right? And again, I do the same thing here. It's P, P, I, M, A. And also, make sure you don't do this. You don't want to roll your hand out like that. Keep your knuckles stationary. Same thing here. I use this pinky here as a chance to shift everything, right? Now, for this big shift, get your pinky ready to go. You need all the help you can get to get that, right? When I say get the pinky ready to go, I mean act as if you're going to put it on the 5th fret here. Right? Pinky slides down, I grab these. Now here, I'm already thinking about this position. Now I put the ring finger down. Everything comes up except the middle. Nice chance to shift there. For this, keep my pinky down for the whole sequence, and then I slide the 3rd finger up, and then I place the middle finger down. Now this part, it gets a little bit tricky, it gets a little bit weird. It's just tough on the left hand, so let me see if there's anything on the left hand I can talk about. First thing that happens is this. Notice I'm doing, I got the bar down, Nothing else. Put down the pinky. Then I put down these two. Grab this with the pinky. Oops. Oh, crap. Oops. I was getting ahead of myself there, sorry. So from here, my pinky comes up, and then my third finger comes off. Off. Pinky way up. I come off everything here, right? Everything. As soon as I hit this pinky, you got to be thinking about your middle finger has to go right here, right? Right, look how ready I am. Before I even play it, boom, I'm ready to go. Now this is a tricky move. So boom, boom, kiddle boom. Now here, I'm being very lazy about this bar here, right? I'm not worrying about these top strings, right? Let me go back a little bit. Work on this shit slow, man. No. Boom, middle comes in there. The index comes off. Actually, you can leave it on a second longer. Leave it on. Take it off there. Pinky stays on. It's sliding all over the place. Now I take these two off to get this. These two guys, take them off. Now big switch here, watch, watch. So from here, you go here, bam, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4 on that. Make sure you're doing this with the right fingers, okay? This is 3 and 1 here. Big stretch here. Helps when you're doing these big stretches to be more angled. The lower down your neck is like this, the harder it's going to be for you to do those stretches. I was just lazy, so I had it on my right leg. Really care what you do on the right hand, honestly, for a lot of this stuff, because of the fact that it's a little bit slower. You can pretty much do whatever's comfortable, but don't make sure you're playing the bass with the thumb though. I feel like that goes without saying. Like I'm doing thumb, 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 but thumb, 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 thumb. There's a lot of thumbs in there. Now, let's see if there's anything here I need to go over. Big stretch. I wait to put my middle finger in. Middle finger on. This comes in just with that one finger, then I build the rest of the chord. It's all sliding over the third, right? Third finger. This is pretty easy, because you just slide the whole formation up. Now here, bar stays on, these shift. Bar slides up, whole structure's up. Remember with this hammer on, pull, hammer on, pull down. Harmonics here, okay? So the most important thing here is you're not disrupting these high harmonics. You're not cutting them off as you're doing this. So you gotta be nice and precise. I bring my hand up and out a little bit so that when I play these harmonics, I'm not muting these top strings. Okay, now we're into this, this is a pretty chill section. It's not too hard. I feel like I don't need to say much about it. That might be. You really want to use these open strings here to shift, okay? I'm not touching the strings yet, but I put my fingers in this position so that all I have to do is slap it on down. Make sure you're making always make sure the melody is the loudest part. That it's actually harder when the chords aren't arpeggiated. So when it's just blocks like this, I mean, I know I'm arpeggiating, but anytime it's that's hard, man. I usually grab this with 2 here, but then I switch to 1. So it's 2, 1. And as soon as I get to that beat right there, I go from here, I go watch 2. I start here and then I bam. So it's like I'm just playing this normal, and then all of a sudden I go bam. I collapse this knuckle inwards to grab these two notes. Okay, this is very important, like I said earlier, to make sure you're bringing the melody out and not the accompaniment as if it's melody, okay? So the melody goes, right? It goes. The problem is you just play this as your bass note, okay? So make sure you really these inner notes here, they're not actually part of the melody. Well, it is right there. Oh, my bad. It actually is. My bad. Just make sure, listen to the song, and make sure whatever the melody is doing, make sure that's the loudest thing regardless of anything. Okay? That's what you want. There it is. Just my index finger down. 3. I'm using 1, 3, and 2 there. And I wait till I need to take this off to do it. Pinky's still on, off. And I'm jumping all around. I'm not holding them all down. No, I got the middle finger down, off. Ideally, index finger goes down with the middle, then goes to the 3rd finger by itself, and then the 3rd comes off when I hit the 2 again. And then it's the same shit. Guys, I really like this song. It's super fun. If you have any questions regarding this tune, hit me up, bros. Hit me up. Let me get your questions in my inbox, and I will absolutely respond when I feel like it. But I will. All right, later, guys.